Hey friends, it's Betsy. Welcome to Triple B. We'll be here for about a 30-minute practice. Please grab 2 yoga blocks, same size if possible, and a set of dumbbells. I'm using 5-pound dumbbells for all the work today. All right, so once you have those things, just set them aside. And we'll get started. Come to the very back end of your yoga mat. Set your feet hip distance apart. Place your hands over the body, like a hand on the chest, a hand on the belly. Close your eyes, turn your gaze low, let yourself sway for a moment, just a little side to side. Notice the change in weight, balance, and then can you come to stillness? Be as still as you can. Bring attention and awareness to your breath. Breath. In yoga, we call this prana, life force. The life force that brought you here. The ability to practice. Give it a couple of breaths of full acknowledgement and gratitude. Okay, let's get going with Triple B. Lift your arms up to the sky. Big full reach, Triple B. Betsy's Barefoot Boot Camp. I'm taking elements of our yoga practice. Come forward to downward facing dog. Putting it into practice with more traditional strength, resistance elements. So that one supports the other. Stay here in down dog for a couple of breaths, just warming up the body. We're taking this warm up through a slow Triple B sun salutation first. Come forward to plank pose. Really hold, feel each movement. In Triple B today, we're going through what I say that is the second half of the strength elements in our Yogahour Sequence 4. Lie flat down onto the belly and push up into Cobra. Press down through the hands, down through the feet. And then go back into plank pose and add in the mountain climbers now, knee to knee. Step or jump forward into a squat, hands off the ground. And then step or jump back into plank, into downward facing dog. We're adding the twist in here. Take the right hand towards the left ankle, look under the body and twist. Set the hand down, left hand towards the right ankle, look under the body and twist. Set the hand down. Now bend both knees, walk the hands backwards to the feet. Okay, we really speed this up now. Stand up. Here we go. Exhale, fold. Walk it out to down dog. Come forward to plank. Skip the cobra and go right into your mountain climbers. Step or jump to your squat. And back. Reach through, right hand to the left ankle, set it down, left hand to the right ankle, set it down, bend the knees and walk it back. Stand up, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, walk it back out. Mountain climbers, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe add in a push-up, why not? Step or jump forward, do your squat. And back, the twisted one-armed downward facing dog here, side to side. Walk it in. Stand up, do it all over again. Just starting to feel how the body's moving. Pick up the heart rate here. Mountain climbers into your squat. Into the twisted downward facing dog. Feel free to go a little quicker, a little slower than I'm moving through these exercises. As always, This is about you. How is it feeling? All right. This is the last one of the triple B sun salutations. Reach through. Walk it on back. Stand up, reach up, stay right there. Reach, 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 reach. And release the arms down by your side. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down a couple of times. And then forward and down. All right, we're taking everything today sort of movement by movement. It starts with your 2 yoga blocks. Grab your 2 yoga blocks. I'm doing this because I want you to have a little bit more success. I want to have a little bit more success with this pose. So we're going to drop the yoga blocks down on either side of our body, come down into this kneeling position. This is tremulous work here. Cross one calf over the other, so your lower legs are like an X shape. And then we're using the blocks to just give us a little bit of height off of the ground to make this more doable. Watch me once, and then we're gonna do it together. Press down through the arms, make the arms straight, lift the knees off of the floor, and try to lift the feet off of the floor as well. We're gonna do this 10 times all together, coming up, going down, coming up, going down. Whether your feet come off the floor or not is not the matter of the pose. It's, are you working? Straight arms, hands onto your blocks. Ready? Knees up. Let's do this. Try to lift up for 1. Lift up for 2. Lift up for 3. It's a little curl in the upper back. Keep going. 4. 5. It's almost a little bit of a jump. Try not to use too much momentum. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lucky us, there's a second side. Take the other leg on top in the cross. We're getting a little bit of pressure here, ironing out through those calves at the same time. Big breath. Let it go. Let's get this one over with. 10 here. Ready? Go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Gauge the abdomen. Press down through the hands. 4, 3, 2. We've got it. 1. Okay, that is why you needed your yoga blocks. So set them back out to the side. Stand up and we get to move right along. Find your 5-pound or similar weighted dumbbells. Stand in the center of your mat, body facing the short side of the mat. Getting ready for a row here in the upper body. Bend your knees, hinge forward at the hips, keep the chest lifted, and look maybe 3 feet out in front of you. Let's get that row action going first. So it's just arms hug up, about to the line of the hips, not up towards the shoulders, more towards the hips, and straight down. Give me 2 more here just to get a good feeling of it. We pull up and down, and we pull up and down. So this is a combination movement. That's the arms. Bring your weight onto the left leg. Point the right foot back behind you. Now lift the right leg up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, lower down. We're combining these 2 things together. Do this with me. Right toes stay back and on the ground. 1 row, in and down. Lift the leg, up and down. We're doing everything in 10s today. That's 9, and lift the leg. 8 in the row, 8 in the leg. 7, 4, 6. Squeeze the glutes each time. Keep the leg as straight as you can. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lots of stabilization work. Step the right foot right beside the left. Stand up. Maybe set the dumbbells down for just a moment and we'll switch sides. So when we keep a deep bend in the knees, make sure the knee is right over the second and third toes, not bowing out or in. And we want to make sure that the hip doesn't swing out to the side. It stays right in line there. Okay, pick it back up. Let's get the second side done. Set the upper body first. So our feet are hip distance apart. Bend the knees, and when I say set the upper body, it's that hinge forward, but we're not letting the chest collapse down. Still look ahead of you and think long spine. Bring the weight towards the right foot and tap the left toes back behind you. Start with the row. Up and down, the lift of the leg. Up and down, row, down, leg, down. Row for 3 and down, lift the leg. Row for 4 and lift. Row for 5 and lift. So combining the work in the upper body, nice strong stable core, triceps here. Really working into the glutes and hamstrings as we get into the leg. I might have lost count here. I hope you're still on it for yourself, but I'm going with 8 and lift. 9, lift. Keep the form the whole time, even when you get tired. You can always lessen your range of motion. Drop the weights, but don't lose the form. Set the weights down here. Give everything a little bit of a shake out. Next, we're coming down to the mat, and you'll need 1 5-pound weight or similar. Kneeling position, like camel pose. Here, we're working to strengthen our quads and open long range of motion in the shoulders. Here's what it looks like. You hold the dumbbell. I'm holding each side straight out in front of me. Squeeze the glutes, press down through the top of the feet, the knees, and then lean back for as low as you can go, keeping nice strong control. Come back to your neutral position. Again, a combination movement. The arms then go straight up and back to shoulder height. Okay, so we've got, again, 10 of this exercise. Start in your kneeling, arms straight out, shoulder height. Squeeze in the glutes. Lean back, no back bend. It's all in the quads here. To neutral, arms overhead, and back to the middle. We lean back for 2. Neutral, arms overhead, and center. For 3, and up. For 4, and up. Not winning a race here by going fast. Go for your full range of motion each time. Don't sell yourself short. For 6. And 7. 3 more. Let's do this. A nice option is to sit butt all the way down to the heels each time. If it's too much, in the lean back. Okay, last one right here. Harder than we think, right? Set it down out to the side. Similar work from camel pose, but now we're gonna lie down so we can get even more centered on strengthening in the glutes, hamstrings. Find both of your weights, lie down onto your back. Many of you have seen this one before, London Bridge in triple B. So I'm placing the weights at the bony points, the anterior hip points there. If that's too uncomfortable, sometimes just finding them to the side is good as well. We're going all the way up. Let's just do this right together. Lift all the way up and then halfway down, all the way up and all the way down. That's one. We've got 9 more. Lift up, halfway, lift up, all the way down. For 8, halfway, all the way up and down. For 7, always look straight up towards the sky, not turning the head to the side. Nothing to see. Just stay right with your movement here. London Bridge. 5 more for me. 5, halfway, all the way and down. For 4, halfway, all the way and down. For 3, halfway, all the way and down. For 2, halfway, up and down. Last one, London Bridge right here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze at the top and lower it all the way down. Safely set those weights out to your side. Stretch your arms overhead. Make like the shape of a banana. Send both feet to one corner. Hands to that same direction. And then take it over to the other side, second banana shape. Okay, guys, if you're thinking that was quite enough for me, end your practice. Take a couple of moments, stretch it out, and call it a day. Great work. If you want to go with me, I'm going to move through the whole thing, top to bottom, one more time. Let's stand. Oh, no, we're not standing up. We've got tremulous work first. Weights out of the way. It's going to go quicker this time. No need to explain what we're doing. Right into tremulous. Right shin on top of the left. And we've got 10. Let's do it together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No break. Switch sides. Right into it. Hands grip the blocks. Round the back, lift the knees, and you either hold it here or you're lifting the feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's some abdominal and upper body strength working together. 2 and 1. Okay, clear out the blocks. Stand up. Find your weights. Stand in the center of your mat. We've got the row into the warrior 3 look. Feet hip distance apart, little bend in the knees. Tilt forward. Keep the head up, eyes up. Take a row. Lift the right leg. Take a row. Right leg. Same side 10 times right here. We're up for 3. Or 4. 5. 5 more. 7. Finding stabilization on the standing leg through the outer hip. This is 8, 9, and 10. Second side, no breaks. Stay in it. Tap the left toes back. Tone in the abdomen. Keep looking about 3 feet ahead of you. right into the row and lift, row and lift. Little pulse, get the left leg as high as you can with each lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm ready for this to be the last one. Yeah, ooh, all right. Set the weights down, give yourself a moment. We're going back down to kneeling for our camel pose variation. As if you were still standing on your feet. Think of that action that we do in our standing poses. Lift up on the kneecap to tone the quads. The quads are giving you the power here, as well as the glutes. Squeeze the glutes in tight. All right. Again, your modification, instead of the lean back, you've got a couple of options. Take the lever of the hands at your waist instead of it out in front of you. You can take it back, sit down, almost like a squat down and up instead of the lean back and in. Okay? Pick your option. Stay with full form. Anytime the form drops, you find a variation where the form can stay with you. Let's do this. Lean back for 10. Arms overhead and neutral. Lean back for 9. Arms overhead and neutral. 8. And up. 7. And up. 6. And up. 5. Up. 4. Straight arms the whole time if you're using that variation. I think we're at 2. Strong in the glutes. They're keeping you steady. And 1. Transition to lie down onto your back. Both dumbbells for our London Bridge. Here we go. Join me up, halfway, all the way up, and down. 2. I'll let you listen to your breath. 3. 4. 5. We're looking good. I know you are. 6. Full focus, full energy into what you're doing, and it's perfect every single time, as it should be. 8. For 9. And 10. And it goes so quickly when we have a positive mental attitude about it. Roll it back up. Get rid of your dumbbells. Quick burnout here. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes of pure abdominal work. And then a quick little stretch. And you've done 30 minutes of triple B. A nice topping to your day. A nice start to your day. However you're putting it in. All right. Giving us just a little bit of time to catch our breath, and then I'm going to get us right into 3 full minutes of core work. No weights, drop everything. Let's just use our bodies today. Lie back down on the mat, stretch the arms overhead, much like we had started that banana work, but instead of leaning to the side, I just want you to get as tall as you can from fingertips down to your toes, even enough to take a little bit of a lift of the low back off of the mat. Okay, and for 1 minute solid, we're lifting up and going all the way down, creating that little lift in the low back each time. So big expansion of the abdominals, the rectus abdominals there, front of the abdomen. We're giving a big stretch each time we lie down onto our back. Keep it up. Sit all the way up, all the way down for these. Give me just 3 more. Here we are for 1, for 2, and 3. All the way down, set the soles of the feet to the mat, a little broader than the line of the feet. A little broader than the line of the knees. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Obliques, little twist here. Reach your fingers towards your pinky toes, side to side, side to side. Keep the chin tucked. Shoulder blades off of the ground as much as we can here. Keep going. You've got this. It's the last bit of work, already halfway through this quick 3-minute core work. Give me 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie all the way back down. Little cushion. Set your hands underneath your bum. Feet straight up into the air. Take them about halfway down, and we're going leg over leg. Cross, cross, cross as fast as you can. Crisscross. It's not up and down, it's side to side here. So we're getting lower abdominal and inner thigh shaping, toning. A little more challenging, lift the head and shoulders off the mat. This is it, guys. This is the last one. Almost there. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath. Let it all escape out. Rock your way up to a seated position. Thanks for doing this Triple B class. It was more of the second half of Yogahour Sequence 4 in terms of the strength components. I hope you also caught Triple B version A, the first version for this month, where we went through a lot of the strength elements from mostly the first half of Yogahour Sequence 4. Seated forward fold here, just letting ourselves bring the heart rate down, still getting in a little stretch and movement, so important. You can stand up or stay seated for this one. Right arm across. We did some good shoulder work today as well, so make sure to stretch it out. Second side. And I say it's the second half of the work. The tremulous pose is really right off the bat in Sequence 4. We'll be ready for it. Okay, hold on to your elbows, arms overhead. Woo. This one always gets me. Take the hands back behind you, interlace, or just set them behind you. Lift, lift, lift through the chest. Okay, thanks. Bow in, give yourself gratitude however feels best for you. Thanks for being here for Triple B.